Hello everyone. So all the garden stuff is kind of taking over the Easter section. I'm not even sure if you really want to see any of these Easter goodies anymore. Some little carrots are still kicking around, but almost everything's gone. Oh, these little tins I don't think we've spotted anywhere else. Or did they sell out so fast? I haven't seen them. These are almost all gone. A couple of the green and orange and white ones. These sold really fast, so if you see a couple and you want one, they'll be gone. I think people are using them to decorate for Easter. We'll take a look at the the garden things. I'm going to call it the outdoor seasonal, but I'd say it's more, you can use it indoors as well. These cloches are at most of the Dollar Trees I visit. I don't know if anyone's DIYing with them or looking for them. They also have a ton of planters, plastic. Nice to see when there's already pre-fabbed drain hose, so I think you just have to poke it through if you want it to drain, of course. If not, then it's sealed. These are really nice. They're textured. This is a faux wood look, and this one has a green plate, which is nice, water plate. These, have you seen them? They have the little rollers. Perfect if you have a whole bunch of plants outdoors and organizing. These are great for doing your herbs, and another one with a little plate holder as well. Some headbands, lots of stuff here still for Easter, little boxes. I'm sure over the coming weeks. The eggs are fantastic. So there's a 30 pack, so be mindful of that versus some of the smaller packs. These are so sweet. If you're doing even paper crafts, I think you can attach them as charms. I always look for plastics. I know it's bizarre, but I like acetate. Look at the cute design on this one. So nice. So there's the little flower headband and the little carrots. Very cute. All right. I think we've already seen all the Easter stuff so many times, so I won't spend too much time here, but we'll continue on. There's lots of floral vases, glass jars, of course, glass vases. Lots of greenery. Is anyone working on an Easter wreath? I like this vintage vibe of the patterns. Now, I look at cards because of paper crafts, so you can fussy cut the details out of it. You can use it as backdrops, especially if you make pocket letters or scrapbooking pages, that sort of stuff, or junk journaling even. You can repurpose a card into so many things when it comes to paper crafts. So that's why I look here sometimes for the different seasons, because it's nice to have cute little prints. These gumballs, they fit into the little candy dispenser, I think. There's specific Easter ones, and then there's seasonal ones as well. Just to give you an idea, there's some coffee candy here, and because they're individually wrapped, you can separate them, which is nice. These are the dots. Pack of crybabies. These are huge. They're really large. There's another pack with the smaller ones. See here? These are the little dispensers that you typically find for the different seasons. So there's the egg, a bunny, and there's different colors. So you can fill them with the little gumballs, and I think they'll dispense perfectly through them. If anyone has tried them, maybe let us know, please. I really want to check out the party decor because I have my daughter's birthdays in April. And I just want to see if there's anything fun to put together for her little celebration. These would be nice, even for New Year's. I know it's past, but for next year, keep it in mind. They might even have silver and gold ones. These are great for little desserts. If you're making a pudding or a mousse, they're nice. And they're easy to transport too because they stand up nice and straight up against each other. I've been obsessed with looking at all of their ribbon. I love this almost velvety feel to it, but that one's been around for a couple of years now. I think maybe a year and a half. But they have some new prints with little stars, just so many fun bows. And I'm the type of person who makes my own twirly bows. Twirly, I don't know what you call it, ribbon? Yeah, twirly ribbon. Some fun new bags. So I got a fun camel. Oh look, Minnie Mouse. I like looking on the side. See, you can fussy cut these for paper crafts. That's always a bonus. This one's Paw Patrol with a really nice print on the side as well. So if you have any Disney or Paw Patrol fans, there's quite a nice selection here of bags. This is a really nice message. I love it. Beautiful bag. You are the party. I love these messages. Here's some pretty small bags. They're really nice. And you can cut these apart as well and use them in paper crafting. So if you love the floral prints, sometimes it's hard to find vibrant colors. I find that a lot of the florals are more muted these days. So if you're looking for, super colorful flowers, this bag is really nice. Lots of gift boxes. So if you're doing a gift card and some goodies, then they fit nicely with some tissue paper. I like this. You can use them outside or indoors as well. I'm sure you can stick them in like one of those floral foam, the green foam in the seasonal area. I think these are newer, aren't they? Great for a birthday party, especially a gamer, someone who loves video games. They can do, or even if you're having a video game party or something like that, that would be a cute setup. Again, these are newer. So they have this lighter color and then the primary colors. Lots of foiled happy birthday balloons. Sometimes it's hard to find the happy and the B-day. And there's silver and gold. And then they also have these. I'm wondering if I should grab one for my daughter. I don't know if the colors are as pretty when it's inflated. I wish I'd seen one in the past, but I always look at these and wonder, how can I incorporate them into my paper crafts? And I haven't really come up with a good idea. Somebody was looking for these. There's a brand name, Cool Gear, and Dollar Tree was carrying them for a little while, so maybe they'll be back again this year for the spring-summer line. These are all new boxes I've never seen. Usually you see the small packs. So there's the traditional ones too, with the polka dots and the lines. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty good value. These are beautiful. I hope they light nicely. Sometimes certain candles don't light very well. Lots of ribbon or balloon tie tools. This is cute. I wonder if it stands and is nice and sturdy. A lot of the streamers in the different colors. And then some random little things here and there to put together. You have to kind of go up and down because there's dinosaur theme, there's princess theme, unicorn theme. They even have a ton of new banners like these. I just think that the triangles might be a little bit too small, so you lose the impact, especially if you're hanging them a bit high, but try to find something with bigger letters for, this is so pretty. But see, the colors are totally different than the packaging. I'll have to take a look and assess what I'm going to do here. The stars are quite pretty as well. Easy to incorporate into any theme. I wondered if they had different colors, but it looks like just purple. This is so cute. They had a different color. Just blue might not be the right mix. This is a great find. Of course, I have to take a look at the stationery, but this is just prior. So there's like the kids' teacher zone, educational material. I'd say, oh, look, these are back. I hadn't seen them in a long time. And then beautiful birthday cards as well. But I'm not going to look at that stuff. I'm going to go down the stationery. So here are some of the stickers and learning tools, all sorts of classroom reward stickers, or perfect for dance studios as well, because sometimes after class they'll hand out a sticker, or bus monitors. Those types of things are always nice to have, lots and lots of stickers for the little ones, of course. And then, well, I love stickers, so for the big ones too. For the grown-ups as well. These are really nice big journals, and the pages are actually pretty good quality. They're not super thin, like sometimes you find a journal here at Dollar Tree and they're really thin. A zebra always makes a good pen. Here are some more zebra. And then ink also has, like their brand from Dollar Tree also has really nice stuff. Pro Marks fits in the Cricut machine. If you, oh, are these newer? Kind of fun inside as well, right? Pretty on the outside. The erasable pens, if they work well, there's different colors, which is nice. Yeah, if they work well, if they're similar to, I think, who makes the other erasable pen that's really popular? Is it Pilot? I forget. Let us know if they are similar. Now, the erasable pens are interesting. If you write in them and then you bring your notebook into a really hot car, or leave it in the sun exposed to heat, it actually erases the writing all on its own, or the ink, I should say, but so be mindful of that. These are just beautiful. The pages are fantastic. The notebooks are done really well. I'm going to try to put some of these things away. It's always tricky to show you when they have these bands, but on the side they are aligned versus these ones here that are all just beautiful, giant. Oh my gosh. I wish the pages were just a little more on the white side versus the yellow, but I won't be too picky because this is a really lovely journal, especially if you're just starting junk journaling. It's always nice to find something affordable to play with. You can also go to a thrift store and get an old book. Of course, I was looking for these during Christmas. I wanted to do a DIY with them because they're mirrored, and I think they would be amazing, like as a little mini house, but like a glam style. And now here I am, months later, finding them. Isn't that the way it goes? And I knew they were available at Dollar Tree, but just none of the stores I looked at had any of this because it's been around for years. The little pets. This is also fantastic. I know, let's not even talk about it. They were using them for advent calendars and I thought it was brilliant, but the little pet houses. I was hoping to find some minis with like little deer and bunnies, but there's nothing here. Quick overview of the glass vases. I know these sell really well in the spring and summer because of weddings and showers. So these will go really quick. I see people come in and they usually fill a whole cart filled full of them. So I don't know if it's like event planners or, if they just have an event themselves that they are DIYing. DIY? Yeah, DIY. And that sounded funny for a second. These are cute too, right? You can transform them, take them apart and repaint them. Why do we need flowers for spotting flies? I can just imagine the guts all over that little thing. There has to be a reason why there's a flower on it. Lots of different colored marbles and stone. These are little potted faux succulents with the little stone effect. These will sell very fast, I think. People will use them in their offices, on their desks, just to make it a little bit, cozier, I guess. Do you think that they would have that glow around to give it that ambiance? I'm wondering, like, they all have little grooves. I hope you know what I mean. Like, if you put the little tea light and then it kind of has a different effect than these smoother ones. So these are actually, they smell nice. If anyone has used them, do they have a good throw? And here are some of the oils. It always smells nice when I have my back to this wall. I just smell all the beautiful candles. This is new. Lots of matches here as well. I like having matches on hand to light a candle. There's something about it. So these must be LED, and you just hang them, probably attach them to a string of some sort, or hang them in a tree, and they light up. So I'm wondering how people are using them. I don't really see anything too new in the office supply section, and I'm always checking. So these we've spotted over the few weeks. They're starting to sell as, of course, these are fairly new. They're really nice organizers, hard to take out here with one hand, but I think you know what I mean. They dip. Then there's the iridescent stuff. I'll share this one here. See how there's like the little angle? These are really nice, similar to things you would find at Michael's or IKEA, but the thickness of the plastic's a little bit thinner. Lots of notebook, a weekly list, so like a pad. And then they have calendars, newer calendars, but I don't see anything that stands out too much for being brand new. There's poster board. And I know that there are a lot of books out right now and new puzzles, so I thought I would just share what I see here. But this specific Dollar Tree area is not super organized in the book section, so you can kind of get a overview here. But there's some coloring books and activity books. Nothing with the really nice white pages. But at least you kind of get an idea. These are fairly new, but the pages again are very thin, but the detailing is amazing in here. I just wish the pages were thicker. If they were, this one's not too bad. It's a little bit better. Sometimes you find really nice quality coloring books. I've scored some beautiful coloring books here at Dollar Tree, so definitely worth checking because you just never know when the good ones show up. Look at this. So these are wood framed. They're not going to be amazing quality, but still a really good value. I enjoyed walking through Dollar Tree with me today, and until next time, everyone, thank you so very much for watching. Bye for now. When I stare into the night, I can see the burning light, shifting slow from red to green. Sweet, sweet dreams. Every breath means letting go. Climbing my silence to show.